What up, guys? Today I participated in a social experiment, but instead of being social and experimenting, I escaped. My plan was to look around and see what I could do, but I couldn't do that because for some reason there was a bunch of zombies attacking the place. So of course I had to nuke the entire place because there was pesticides all over it. I'm just kidding. I just beat the fuck out of the zombie until some people helped me kill it. Let's be so for real. What are the chances that a zombie spawns with almost full copper armor? And the lag is so bad that I couldn't even, my hand wasn't even moving, bro. But eventually this dude came to help me kill it. So after killing the zombie, I started looking around my surroundings and seeing what I could find. After checking his furnace, I got an idea once they left. What if I just take everything in the furnace? All there was 5 pieces of coal, so I don't think anyone's gonna care about 5 pieces. Until this motherfucker decides to kill me over 5 pieces of coal. So, of course, like any responsible adult would do, I leaked his address. Nah, I'm just kidding. I went back and started beating the fuck out of him. But then I realized I am way outgeared, so yeah, that didn't really work out. But then for some reason, this little piece of rotten flesh from earlier to help me kill the zombie started chasing me down with his iron spear. So I tried to bait him over here so I could push him into the lava. It didn't work out. But I made a new friend, a powerful friend. This guy. Who let me get some loot from the ground and then instantly kill me from it. But then I had an idea. I had a stone pickaxe, so I was able to go get some iron. So I went to the block. So I started grinding on this little iron block that restarted every time he broke it. So I mined it for a while until I saw him again. But this time the table has turned. I outgeared him. He would have already tried to kill me, but he didn't because of my shield. And a shield is basically better than armor, so we went our separate ways. I started heading to this little corner in the back, but he started following me, trying to get a hit in the back of me. Wait, pause. I didn't mean it like that. But anyway, I started getting some wood. Until I saw this look like shop thingy. But I got too scared to approach it, so I went back to getting some wood. But then I realized there was still a crafting table at the original spot I was at. So I started trying to craft weapons, but then I realized I don't have a furnace, and I needed to smelt the iron to get the tools I need. So I went back and started getting some cobblestone. Until I saw this makeshift base in the back corner, so I checked it out. And then I found it. A furnace. And for some reason, my arch nemesis Flow State was here. But I think we came to an agreement and we agreed to have peace. And then the rotten flesh gave me some armor, so I gave him some of my iron. Everything was going good. I had some armor, had teammates, had a base, but something always comes to ruin it. While me and Floatips were trying to get iron, he took mine, so I looked at him, but then it happened. I don't know how, but someone got a gun. He shot up the place better than most school shooters. Anyway, I was pissed. I started heading back to the base to get my loot, but then I realized it was already all gone, except for my iron. But then some bum took all the iron and coal. Like, how greedy could you be? So I made a sword to protect myself. But then when I was leaving, this left a question on my mind. How did that dude get a gun? Where did he get a gun? And this led me right back to the shop. I was asking him where he gets the gun, and he told me you could exchange iron for guns. So I went up there and traded my iron sword for a pistol. But something else happened too. I tried stealing that guy's iron for then I could use it to get even more stuff, but I couldn't. But then this guy just started trying to kill us, so I took his ammo and ran. And I got myself a pistol and some ammo. But I didn't know how to use it, so I couldn't use it against this dude. So I started running, but then I realized bro was an operator, so he could fly around and start beating me. Pause. So I kept running when he was telling me to give it back because I knew he was going to try to kill me. But eventually I gave it back to him. But surprisingly, he didn't kill me. Then he just flew up to the roof. But then I got an idea. So you're probably wondering, why am I gathering wood? Because if you get a trapdoor and put it above you, you could enter swim mode once you clicked it and go through 1 block tunnels, just like that hole. So after gathering all the wood I need, I started crafting. And then it was time to escape. But for some reason, it didn't work. The only way this didn't work if they put a barrier block right there. And I got so mad after this because I thought I was being so big brain. Just like Albert Gunstein. I was lost, not knowing what to do, until I remembered the roof. But then I died again. But I went straight to getting more materials. But I'll spare you the time of getting all those and cut to the good part. After grabbing some loot from a dead guy, I started building up. Some people tried to kill me, but I was too fast for them. I kept building up. Nothing was stopping me. Absolutely nobody could stop me until... But then this guy decided no. And I died right there, giving up all hope. Until I remember, I placed water. I could still go up the water and try to get out. But then I ran into another problem. I needed some blocks to get out. I tried to grab the water again just to place it right there, but I couldn't. So after getting the blocks, I went back up there and started going to work. But eventually, I was finally done. But it was still super hard to get up. But I fixed it. Look, I'm not the best at parkour, okay? But eventually, after so long, I got up. Now, you are probably thinking, you did not escape, you just went to the roof. Well, that's technically escape because there was red walls that won't let you go anywhere. Anyway, see you later.